EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third down, Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49ers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
1st and 10. Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. There he goes again. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd and short. Purdy. Now, screen set up from Mason. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Big time pitch and catch there on third down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. DeAndre Carter on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Third down, 3 to go. Give up the middle with Swift.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. The 49ers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. On the ground is Mason. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Second and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Purdy works out of the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing again is Purdy, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass is caught, that's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. The Bears offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. A play fake. Now Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that is incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Bell on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense going to take over just before the half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Now he takes off. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The Niners offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. A 1st down throw for Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd down and 3. Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now Williams. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On fourth down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, fourth-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. Jacob Cowing deep to receive it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Mason. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Kittle's able to secure the catch and bring up a fresh set of downs, and he was the only tight end in the entire league last year, Mike, to go over the 1,000-yard mark, and he only did it in 65 catches. Here's a guy that is an all-pro player year in and year out, and there's not a whole lot in this game that he can't do.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jonathan Owens able to make the play. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Yeah! And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. That one good for 26 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A run. And here's Mason. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
3rd and goal. Purdy. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Catch made there by Allen. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Tevin Jenkins. The man called for the flag. Throwing is Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. Now on 2nd and long. To throw it again, it's Williams. He'll tuck it and take off. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the 1st down. A gain there of 17. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll find the 1st rounder out of Washington, Rome Odunze. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. This drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down. That's a pickup of 18. And will set up a very manageable 2nd and 2. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the 49ers. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.